Technologically advanced battle tanks made in Germany and England, namely the Leopard 2 and Challenger 2, have arrived in Ukraine. Can the arrival of the war vehicles overwhelm Russia against Ukraine? As reported, 18 units of Leopard 2 battle tanks were sent after the Ukrainian army was trained on how to use them. "I am sure that the tank will make a decisive contribution," said German Defense Minister Boris Pistorius, as quoted by VOA News, Wednesday. At the same time, the Minister of Defense of Ukraine, Oleksiy Reznikov, announced on Twitter about the arrival of Challenger 2. He also thanked British Prime Minister Rishi Sunak and Defense Minister Ben Wallace. "These fantastic machines will soon begin their combat mission," wrote Oleksiy. More tanks will be delivered to Ukraine. Boris said that a total of 160 tanks would be sent by NATO countries to help Ukraine. Experts assess that the assistance of these tanks will greatly help Ukraine. Currently, the Ukrainian army is in a defensive position against more than 300,000 Russian soldiers. When they can deploy better tanks like the Leopard, they can break through and counterattack. Currently, they are struggling to defend the Bakhmut area, said Harb Blagian, Commander EU Training for Ukrainian Soldiers. But in the near future, it is considered that Ukraine will not be able to carry out a major counterattack on Russian positions because the number of tanks from the west is not yet sufficient. Right now maybe not enough, but still quite significant. 1 or 2 battalions can pave the way, said Patrick Berry, a military expert from the University of Bath. The president of Ukraine, Volodymyr Zelensky, is also still waiting. "We are still waiting for ammunition from our partners to arrive. We cannot yet send our brave soldiers to the front without tanks, artillery and long-range missiles," he said. According to Berry, the new weapon must be used in good coordination in order to be effective against Russia. According to him, the question is, can Ukraine protect, use and concentrate Western weapons in such a way that they can penetrate Russian lines? It's not just about tanks. It's about armored infantry fighting vehicles. They accompany tanks. It's also about the bullets they need for their weapons, he said. With the war still looking like it would last a long time, another important factor was the morale of the soldiers. "The thing to look for is morale and cohesion, because you still have to have the will to fight even if you are bombarded," said Berry. According to him, the Ukrainian army may be more enthusiastic than the Russians, and this could determine the course of the war.